What's up with it? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. Here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and hit the notification button so that you're able to get, or the notification bell rather, so that you're able to get all of my content and all of my videos. We got another Polo motivation, bro. Look, whatever issues that you have with someone, whatever grudges that you holding, whatever any type of anger or jealousy, envy, um, any of that. Let it go. Let it go. A lot of people have a hard time letting things go, um, particularly when you feel like somebody has wronged you, um, or when a particular person when there's a sense of loyalty that is lost. There's that's when a lot of people tend to feel some type of way. Um, I've often felt bitter about certain things. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not a human being, but you got to let it go. If you're feeling bitter towards somebody, or if there's if there's something that they have that you don't necessarily have, but you want, and you weren't able to get it, but that person has it or something like that. It's just an example. Only thing you could do is just let it go. You got to be able to let it go. What's up with it, Stephen Brown? I see you in the building. Let it go. Life is too short, man. Some of y'all haven't talked to, a good friend in years, or y'all haven't spoken in quite some time because there might have been an experience, whether it was traumatic, or even it really didn't even have to be that big of a deal. But you might be holding on. You might be making it seem as if it was something out of the ordinary. And that person, and believe it or not, that person might not even be thinking about it. But the fact that you're holding the grudges, the fact that you're sitting there and you're feeling some type of way, that speaks volume about you. You know, um, sometimes, man, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you don't know, over the weekend, of course, was KG's jersey being raised to the Raptors as a Celtic, and people wanted to know, if these guys in KG and Ray Allen, if they were going to be able to put their differences aside, and really it was on KG's end, because he was seen as the one to be holding a lot of the a lot of the the bitterness and the grudges. Uh, you know, what's up with it, Big Who? I see you in the building. The fact that KG was able to do that, that goes to show it was good for basketball, but not only was it good for basketball, man, it's good for life, period. It's good for people that look at that. Believe it or not, people didn't really want to see this. And I have some people that come to my channel that don't even like to see stuff like this. They just pretend that they like stuff like this. Okay. What's up with it, Grinder? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie number one grinder. There's people that hold grudges. There's people that, because you know holding grudges is actually a form of being weak. Did you know that? That's really a form of being weak because you're not strong enough, and you're not capable enough of being strong minded to let things go, or take one on the chin, so to speak, or be able to even take a L. Loss is not just when you talk about sports, or when you talk about losing money or anything like that. That's not the only thing, or materialistic bullshit. It's also a loss of faith in a person. It's also a loss of a friend in terms of them not being there anymore. It's also a loss of loyalty. It's also a loss of um, even being on the same page, so to speak. A loss of chemistry, so to speak. Um, you you can't let you can't let stuff get to you. Okay, and I don't care what age that you are. Okay, I don't care what age you are. You could be in your teen years, or you could be 85. I'm talking to everybody, because to me, I don't really look at that age and all of that other stuff. Holding grudges is holding grudges. Some of y'all have held. What is this? I heard something. Um, I heard grudges. Some of y'all are out here holding grudges to people that you love and you care about, but the fact that you can't get over what they did to you, you're unable to communicate with them. Some of you are out here holding grudges to people that you felt like they had your back or whatever, but because that person didn't lend you some money, you don't ever want to talk to them again. Some of y'all are holding grudges and won't let certain things go because you felt like that person wasn't there for you in terms of a very messed up situation or whatnot. You got to let it go, because I'm gonna tell you one thing before I let Grinder go. Salute to you, Stephen Green. I see you in the building. That 9 times out of 10, that person's probably not even thinking about it. And this is probably going to even mess you up a lot more too. Some of those people probably don't have no idea that they hurt you, right? There are some people that do intentionally do things to hurt you and to stab you in the back and to make you feel some type of way. Yes, those people are out here. They're snakes, they're serpents. Okay, and you got to watch out for them. Okay, even the ones that are the closest to you, family, friends, all that other stuff, right? But always be on your guard or whatever. Don't stop living your life. However, there are some people out here that genuinely do probably care about you, probably do love you, probably do care about you as a person, and care about your well being. that honestly didn't know that they hurt you. They probably honestly didn't know that you hurt you. And then when you approach them and then you talk to them and stuff, then it's like, oh man, I didn't know that I hurt you, man. Man, I'm sorry. And then they embrace you with a hug. Before I go, I said I was gonna let JT go, but let me say this too. I had a situation with one of my uncles, okay, and he told me when I think I had to be about 19, 20 years old. He admitted to me that he was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say which drug it was, but he had told me, but I never knew that this guy who I saw as my uncle was doing that stuff because he was well kept. He went to work. He was a functioning drug user, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And he provided, for his family or whatnot, and everything. And so I didn't really think nothing of it after he had told me or whatnot. And uh, he got into an industry and was doing well for himself. He had moved up and everything and stuff, and my mom's was telling me about it, and I had heard from him. And when my grandmother had passed away, we were at the funeral and everything, and we chopped it up for a little bit or whatnot, and he said, "I love you, nephew. We're gonna talk and everything when we get some time." But we didn't speak for quite some time. It was about, like, I think about 7 years, and we would talk here and there, but it wasn't. It was just light conversation. And so he told my mom that he thought that I was mad at him for whatever reason or whatever. And I was like, nah. I booked the flight to where he was at because I said I got to go ahead and I got to nip this in the bud because that's my uncle. Love him and care about him. Okay. Salute Luda Rider. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie Luda Rider Sports. Went there. I went there. And then when he told me that, he said, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought you were mad at me because I had told you that I was battling drug addiction. Man, I couldn't do nothing but, man, I couldn't do nothing but just embrace him with a hug. I said, hell nah. I said, man, and you see, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. My last point. You Sometimes people don't know, you might be holding a grudge or something like that. I wasn't holding no grudge. I didn't think nothing about it. But some person might be feeling some type of way, and you might be holding a grudge, but that person really don't know. And me, I didn't know. Now, this didn't have nothing to do with no grudge or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, my point is that some people really are unaware that you might be feeling some type of way about them because of something that you did, and they really don't know. They're helter skelter to the situation. So all I'm saying is like, if you have grudges towards somebody, or you have hate, ill will towards that person, always remember, man, that the universe is gonna take care of you, and that the universe is actually gonna give you 50 times worse than what you're putting out. So if it's positivity, expect 50 times positivity. But if you put negativity, and that's ill will too, ill intent, not letting go, grudges, ill will, jealousy, envy, hatred in your heart, it's gonna come back to you. And don't sit up there, and when that shit bites you in the ass, don't sit up there and be like, oh man, where did this come from? Why am I getting this? You got to think long and hard about some of the stuff that you've done and some of the grudges that you hold, that you holding in. Grinder, man, what you got, bro?
Well, it's a great thing to see that, it is, I hope Rondo get around it, But if it's a good thing, grown man shit, get it together. Hold the grass. You know what I'm saying? And then that you see Ray Allen kids, KG kids, and even like they, see the kids and everything. So that's a great thing to see. I mean, they could talk about it. Poor kids. It's great to see, and they can actually show people you have a grudge. This how you do it. You know, that's good. It's a good thing. Mhm. It is. And we can learn from that. I mean, if it's meant to mend it, yeah, do it. But there are certain things that cannot be mended. But we're not talking about that tonight, But it's good. It's good to see that. It's a lesson, you know. It goes to show that we respect each other's existence, especially us as men. Even women can learn from this too. You know? So, but for men, it's great. It's great to see that. You know, working harmony. Because if you hold that grudge, man, I'm trying to tell you, you don't get old, no old. You ain't gonna have nobody around you. You know, that's all I can say on it for now.
Yeah, and Grinder, just to let you know, man, this is Polo Motivation. So, uh, the topic is about letting it go, and I'm letting everybody know that the topic is it's all about letting things go. Now you did say something that I've I found to be very a key point. You said that women can learn from this. Uh, from what I've seen, man, you know, I think that men they have a harder time uh letting things go uh than a lot of women because women are such emotional creatures to the standpoint of okay, they don't really a lot of them. You said what?
Hmm?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, I ain't say nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought I heard something. What I was saying is that women they're able to sit down and talk things out. You know what I'm saying? Now, a good, the good vast majority of women. There's some women out there that, don't want to hear. They savage, or whatever the case is. But a good group of women, um, they're able to sit down. Now, for men, 9 times out of 10, and I just got to be real. They're ready to fight it out, or even shoot it out, or even willing to go to war. And and see, it's interesting because you might have two rivals, like from a particular hood or something like that, that spent the majority of their life, right, trying to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Trying to off each other, take each other off of this earth. But when they grow up, right, and they have kids, or even if they just grow up and they don't have any kids, but they just grow up and they become, like you said, older, grinder and everything. They realize, man, how life, how much life, how much more life is uh has to offer, and how precious it is. And so you might see a guy that you were warring with back in the days, or had an enemy that you seen back in the days or whatnot, and you couldn't stand him and he couldn't stand you. But then you see each other at the store, at the market, or at a restaurant or something like that. That guy. probably done lost some family members, some done lost some people close to him. So it's humbled him. He's had some humble pie enough to say, okay, I got to turn my life straight. He not thinking in that same frame of mind. And then you too, you thinking in a different frame of mind. And so then all of a sudden y'all meet up, and then you like, man, back in the days, man. And it's like it's like y'all meet on common grounds that y'all never ever were able to meet before. And you like, you know what? Man, what we did was stupid. I don't know. And y'all shaking hands, but y'all went from wanting to kill each other, take each other off of this earth over a turf that's still gonna be here, and you not right, or over a building, or over a hood, or over a set that you gonna be here. That's still gonna be here, but you not. But now you look back on it, you like, man, what we did was stupid. And that's what it is. That's what it's about, is letting it go. Now, I had to put it in perspective because not everybody makes it to the NBA or NFL and none of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that a lot of people can learn from this. And you never know, you might be having some stuff, in your personal life. I'm talking about everybody that's listening, that you got to be able to let that go, even if it's short term, even if it's something that recently happened or whatever. But you know what? We so prideful. People think that saying I apologize is weak, right? At least where I'm from, if you say sorry or something like that, you know what I'm saying, they look at you as a weak motherfucker. I mean, hey, you can run up on me all day, you know what I'm saying? If you think I'm weak, look, I'm gonna apologize if I'm in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, Stephen Green, you said congratulations to KG, one of my favorite. I'm happy to Boston Celtic have a celebration for him. He deserved it. Yeah, we know that, man. He deserved it. I used to hold grudges, but the older I get, I've learned people, and people treat you bad. You made me make better man and make better decisions. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's supposed to do. Um, what's up, Switchlight Media? I see you in the building. Yeah, he's pretty much, a lot of people's favorite player, but that's not what the point of this is. Okay, I want people to understand that. I'm happy that he raised his jersey, but this is the real point, right here, that I think people wanted to see, because these guys, man, they played in the same era. They were happy when they first. You remember that Grinder when they first got together? Man, these guys were happy.
Yeah, it was.
So I want people to know, man, if you holding if you hold, well, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, Wish. It wasn't really Ray Allen never had wasn't holding the grudges like that. It was KG. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just have to understand it was KG and Rondo. Now, all like Rondo was saying, now it's left up to Rondo to do the same thing. And I'm pretty sure maybe he will one day if he's listening to this video. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect Rondo for what he's done for the game, but at the same time, you got to let it go. I tell them all, yeah, hey, you got to let it go. Listen, hey, you know what my parents, not my parents, my mom and like my like people that was around me would tell me, my peeps, like my family and stuff like that. If you got something, man, hey, handle that shit the backyard way. Like and my mom, you know what I'm saying? Especially black folks, they could. Hey, look, hey, Grinder, when you be at like a family gathering or something like
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying? Two niggas ain't talking or whatever. Especially if you ain't got no poker face. I know Grinder ain't got no damn poker face, man. You could probably see if he mad and shit like that. Be like, man, Grinder, what the fuck wrong with you? That's what how my family is. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, okay, just the other day, your ass was having a full blown conversation. Now your ass ain't talking. What the fuck is up, Grinder? That's the way that my family is, and you might get offended by that type of shit. But like, oh, my cousins, my mom, when my grandmother was alive, and shoot, definitely my grandfather, they gonna be like, oh, this nigga, oh, something wrong with him. Oh, they'd be like, get your ass up, come outside, and tell me what's wrong with you. If you got to smoke a blunt, if you got to drink something, we gonna make your ass feel good because this shit right here, we not having, and that's how the fuck they is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let that shit go, man. It's so unhealthy. That's why people be having all the health issues that they have because they hold all this shit in, they bottle that shit in. Stress kills more people than cigarettes.
And plus you block your blessings too, man.
Exactly.
Block
If I got an issue with Grinder or Grinder got an issue with me, I would be like, okay, I would hope that Grinder be like, yo, Polo, man, come
yeah,
on,
man.
man.
We gotta talk polo, man. Come on, man. Let's do. Come on. Let's.
Yeah, or if I got something with Grinder, dog, for real. But see, y'all don't understand that that's growth. That's evolution of a friendship. Even if, and I know Grinder grew up, in New York, and I know down how they get down over there. Man, down here, man, like sometimes, man, you don't fight your friends. Y'all might not talk for a couple of days or something like that, and then next thing you know, let's say y'all playing Nintendo or well back in the day Nintendo or something like that, or y'all playing PlayStation or something like that. You feel like, man, he come in, they be like, yeah, such and such at your door. You don't want to let that motherfucker in, but damn, I ain't got nobody to play PlayStation with. I ain't got nobody to play Nintendo with. They be like, nigga, come in, man, give me that motherfucking controller, nigga. And then that's how it happened. It happened like that sometimes.
Yeah, man. Sometimes there's one time me and this guy would talk like this is the first new point change from my brother's house. You did something, man. Like it was coach that wasn't doing this. Say, yo, man. He said, where you live at? Man, I ain't tell you where live. So he said, yo, come on, man. So and
Mm-hmm.
I forget, he bought his Xbox over, hooked it up, everything. I had like a box TV, man. He said, yo, dog, I'm sorry, man. I said, sorry, man. Let's play, man. He said, all right, man. And we played for like by 8 hours. And we good right now. So sometimes that God put you in position to make amends.
Right.
Take advantage of it. Even like y'all not close no more. Make amends anyway. You know? I hope Rondo do it, but now he gotta answer that. But Ray Allen, what he did, about people could say all they want to, but he had to make a business move for his family. The Celtics had him lagging. He got to do something. Now he went to Miami. Hey, you have to make a business move. That's what happens. But I understand how KG felt. Oh, yo, what? Blame the Celtics. I said it like this. I say it like this. Blame the Celtics. I'm not even get on the Celtics. I didn't mean to go on the Celtics. I'm sorry, but
No, 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 no. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, cook, bro.
no, I mean, you should blame the Celtics. Front off, they the one messed up. Yo, we all see what it is. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm gotta get it.
Yeah, man. I mean, at that time, man. Uh, and see, there was rumors that uh they were shopping for Ray Allen or whatnot. So hey, he played chess, and he had to play chess because of his family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about it. Um, Ray Allen got a family. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, he's got to provide and stuff. I know some people they might, oh, well, team and loyalty and stuff like that. Well, Nine times out of ten, some of them guys that's on that roster, you ain't never gonna see again. Some of them people that's in that front office, you ain't never gonna see again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all might be a band of brothers and all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all guys is close. Y'all won championship and everything like that. But let's just call it what it is. Everybody on the roster ain't close like that. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe a select few of people. But when it comes to his family, the people that are there, you know what I'm saying, under the roof, you know what I'm saying. The kids that came from his woman's womb, and the kids, that he was responsible for in terms of from his cream of life. I mean, shit. Of course, which one you gonna choose? You gonna choose a brand that's still gonna be here at the end of the day, that really, they haven't put you in any type of position or managerial position. They haven't called you or none of that. Or you gonna be there, for an empire that you're building with your kids and with your wife and everything like that, and you setting them up for generational wealth to possibly do something years down the line. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, to the Celtics organization. However, Grinder's right about that. You gotta talk about the people that were intervening. I mean, nobody talks about, with Danny Ainge and the true business man that he was and stuff, and the savage stuff that he was doing behind people back, the stuff that he did to Isaiah Thomas and stuff like that, the stuff that was going on in the locker room, where people were getting inside of their friendship, telling Rondo not to pass the ball to Ray Allen and stuff like that. Really, if you really want to be honest, Grinder and everybody else that's in the chat, a lot of people don't know this. The beef was more. The beef was more profound, and the beef was more, I would say, more heated between Rondo and Ray Allen, not KG and Ray Allen. I mean, not KG and Ray Allen. It may have looked like that, but believe it or not, Rondo has more of a grudge with Ray Allen than KG did. KG and Paul Pierce was actually, and Doc Rivers were trying to put the shit out on the table once upon a time. If we really want to be, if we want really want to be honest about it.
And that also helped. And the front office did not do anything. So what do you think Ray Allen's supposed to do? People want to understand in his shoes, yo, turn against me, man. Like he don't want to give me the ball. He don't want to so slide me. Like what you want me to do? And the sad thing about it, the Celtics, they had a history. They don't take care of their players. Look at how they treat Bill Russell. Come on, we got to be honest. The
Right,
black players in the Celtics was not really protected back in the '60s. They wasn't. Red Auerbach, he did the best he can, but in a bigger scale, they was not protected.
right.
It wasn't. So that's what I'm saying. It's all about history. You gotta know your history. It was a hey, it was a pattern. Ray seen it like, yeah, I want Miami. Yeah, I'm hitting winning. I hit winning baskets. I'm playing good defense and all like that. Ronald don't want to give me the box. You know what I'm saying? What I did to you, you know what I mean? I'm not dealing with that. I gotta think about me and my family. You know all that.
And the thing people got to understand too is that it, Ray Allen was responsible for that 2000. He was a major reason why they won.
Right.
And I think KG understands that. KG knows that, but that's just sometimes your competitiveness can be your biggest downfall, if that makes any sense. Your competitiveness and your will to win sometimes, and we know KG's will to win was unlike what I'm like, oh man, he used to get angry if he didn't win. Sort of like with Jerry West, how he used to get upset, even though they exaggerating in the movie or the docuseries and all that. But uh, yeah, his competitive fire was burned, and he loved the game that much. But I think that some of the stuff that he did it, particularly in this situation right here, you know what I'm saying? I think it got the best of him. It was eating him alive. I mean, you could see it. And he said, you know what? That's just because it feels better when you move forward. A lot of people don't understand that. It feels better when you move forward.
Yeah. And KGC for what it is. Nah, man, I can't do that, man. Ray was born in 2008. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't.
14 years, man.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean?
You know how
Like,
much can happen in 14 years? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
no, no, I'm saying that even like, I'm gonna tell you a little, I mean, this little story. I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing, but when the ex kicked me out of New York, I said, I stuck about it on my Underrated Darkness channel. You know, I tell you, I was angry. I said, bruh, I'm like, psst. But a few months later, I talked to my mom, my late mom's. Said, like, it's God's vengeance, you know? And I said, I want something to happen. I ain't, and, but at the same time, I had to let it go. You know what I mean? For me, I had to
Yeah.
let it go for me. And that's what happened. So I let it go. And I'm saying like this, yo. Almost 10 years later, man, I'm here. I can talk about it. So picture you got 14 years, you know, Ray Allen wondering that, man, I know we brothers know that we hung out and everything, my kid, I know your kids and all like that, and then you gonna be like that. And poor Piz as a team player is, he's like, man, what happened? You left him. And and you understand this when you hold grudges on people, especially you have a family. You don't think other family members is affected on it? They are. They affected. So picture deal with that for all these years. That these kids became best friends like brothers and sisters. I can't talk to you. What do you mean? They ain't talk to each other, so I don't know how I feel. It plays. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it could affect a relationship too between man and woman too. Because somebody the wife said, "Well, I had friends with her, and why you going against me?" But I'm saying, you send the kids over here. You know what I mean? Like, I got beat with me, but it puts a strain on the family.
Yeah, that's facts.
So you get sometimes we got think of stuff like that, and it's a good look. Family can get back, get reacquainted and stuff, and look at poor Piece. Look at see the picture. They happy. You know what I'm saying? Knowing poor Piece, man, glad it's over.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's a fact. It's a relief, man.
It's a relief, right? Man, yeah, man. Paul Pierce must yo, man. Come on, KG, yo. You got it. I don't know. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't do that. Come on, man. It's a relief, man. Like look at Paul Pierce's face. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let you handle this. It's a relief, man. I know it Frank,
Yeah.
but you look at it's a
Now,
relief.
now we can go back to being cool and
Yeah, man. Y'all could do things together. I mean, I'm saying like,
yeah.
big
Oh,
things
he gonna
together.
be there as I ain't coming.
Right, he can do big things, man. They can do big, right, man. You know what I mean? And then now that we can see them be around and help the young people. You know what I'm saying? The NBA, how to win a championship. Show them. And then all them three together. Yo, man, this is what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we
Right.
want to see that. I would like them to have a, like do something. Hey, man, you want to win a championship? That's what it takes. If wait, then come on. Them three pushing even. Come on, you want this? Huh? This what it takes. That's what you do, man. Come on.
Right.
We want to see that. I do.
But you know what though, Grinder, man, the media. I'm hey, look, and I know some people going they gonna hate me for saying this, but I gotta put it out there, man. The media, as much as we want to feel like that they love this, nah, they hate this
Hey,
because they don't have a story. They're like, damn it, these two are made up, man. We wanted them to feel, we wanted them to go at each other. We wanted these two black guys to go at each other, so they can make controversy
yeah.
and to sell a story and to make money off of it.
And trust me, there is sexist in brotherhood now.
Right.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. Other men don't want to see other men that to
Hmm.
win. Especially black men, they don't want black men. I'm telling you, they hate this, man. They like brother Polo, they hate
Yeah.
this. They hate it. They don't like it. Motherfucker, I don't want to fight because they can write about it. But this they can't write about it. I mean, they can in a positive way, but they not. So they probably go to Rondo. What you think about this, Rondo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch out. I'm telling y'all, watch out for that. They gonna go to Rondo. What you think about it? And then Rondo, man, just got Rondo, man. Come on, Rondo. Come on now.
And it's the same thing with what happened with Shaq and Kobe, and then Bill Russell stepping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou. Yeah, hey, that's facts, Lou.
Yeah, especially as
Man,
black.
Lou, you. Yeah. Oh, my bad, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying, especially as black men, they don't want us to be together, man. You understand me? They don't want us to have brotherhood. They never did and never will. And they hire somebody looks like us to keep it going, man. Like Stephen A. Smith and the rest of them, they don't like it. Jason Will, they don't like this. They don't. Oh man, they gotta get back together, man. Man, why don't go right about it now? Oh, I can go to Rondo in Cleveland. Yeah, we can keep it going. And knowing Rondo at times, he's a hothead. He don't think. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I don't care. KG turn against now KG and Paul Pierce turn against me. Rondo, don't do that, man. Seriously, man. Another story.
Right, exactly. Another something else that they could drive into people's heads and fill them up with the BS and try to program with people. They don't want to see guys. They don't want to see guys. Like a Bill Russell stepping in between Shaq and Kobe to say, "Hey, enough of this." You know what I'm saying? Because Bill Russell came from an era where we stick together as opposed to trying to destroy one
Right.
another.
And at the
You know.
same time, like I said, the black players back then, not just the Celtics, but NBA, they had to stay together. He ain't get no protection in the NBA, y'all. Even in the 50s. In the 50s, yo, if you have a black player on your team, they can be with a team. They was in the nice hotels while the black player they had to sleep like in the bunkers, like in the basement, dirty. While the rest of the team take nice freight elevators, they gotta take a nice elevator. They gotta take the freight elevators when they bring up the food and all that stuff. Dirty, like second class citizens.
Little Rider, man. I hope you stay on a long time, man. You at work, man?
Yeah, you, you know how it is,
Oh, okay.
Polo.
What's up, Loud?
Yeah, I know. I know, Lou, man. He be on there, man. Like 2 minutes. Hey, I got to go. But man, what's up? I'm gonna get as much out of you as I can, man.
Like
I don't know if you saw my live today, Polo, but about the media want to keep things going. You damn
Mhm.
right they want to keep things going because they know they're gonna help their ratings and they need something to talk about. And the company people gonna tell you, "Oh, we need to keep this going so we keep making money."
Mhm.
There's little what happened to the bullshit they happened a couple minutes, couple hours ago. The NBA fined the Brooklyn Nets $50,000.
Yeah, yeah, Kyrie Irving, yeah, for going in the locker room.
You want to know? You want to know what
Really?
that? Yeah,
Wow.
the reason they did that because they could not find Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant spoke out against the mayor yesterday. Now, if they would have fined Kevin Durant yesterday, then they know they will. The NBA would took a whole lot of bullshit. I'm like, how Alice Silverman said we're behind Kyrie Irving with this and that, but you go ahead and fine the Brooklyn Nets $50,000 for letting Kyrie in the locker room. If I'm Kyrie Irving, I ain't showing up to Brooklyn Nets game until I'm able to play on that court. Cause that's like a slap to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets team. Like, so it's okay for him to show up in games, but he ain't supposed to say um congratulating to his teammates for going out there getting a victory, going out there and for Kevin Durant going out there putting up 53 points. See, did they did not tell Kyrie Irving you cannot go to the locker room, nothing like that. Did they ain't say anything like that, right, Polo?
Nope,
But
nope.
now, but but now since he went to the locker room, they want to find him $50,000. See, see, they trying to keep this thing going on. And think about what the talk gonna be tomorrow on TV tomorrow, Polo, about this whole Brother Nick being fined. They gonna
You
say,
already
well,
know, man. You already know they gonna
and they
make him die.
and they gonna say, well, Kyrie, you should not been there in the first place. You should not went to the locker room. Like you the one causing this mess to keep happening. What? You know they gonna try to blame Kyrie Irving for this whole situation.
Especially T. Stephen A. Watch out for him. He gonna be the first.
I, I'm telling you, man. They
Yeah,
want to keep it.
Razor. Razor Ramon just died, y'all.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
Scott.
the complication of the the hip surgery, right?
Yeah, and the heart attacks and
Oh
all that.
nah, man.
Yeah, he just
Oh,
passed away.
Be honest with you, Polo. The way he was looking for the last couple of years, I'm
Hmm.
surprised he lived this long.
Yeah, hey, Lou, and JT, man, I was telling Jacob this. Diamond Dallas Page, he was actually trying to get them guys healthy. Because
yeah,
Diamond Dallas Page, he does like yoga and
yeah.
fitness instructor and juicing and stuff. Jake the Snake Roberts, man, was real bad on his life and stuff like that. And he tried to get like guys like Kevin Nash and all them guys, former wrestlers that was on drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. Yeah, he was trying to help them out, man. And Scott Hall or Razor Ramon, he was amongst them.
Yeah, I'll be seeing that thing. I'll be watching his little YouTube on. I mean, Instagram show he has almost every night.
Yeah,
Oh man, that hurts, man.
yeah, man.
Hey, like when you see Razor Ramon as a little kid watching wrestling like I did,
Hmm.
I thought he was known as the bad guy, the villain. But when you get to know these guys over the years,
Yeah,
they they like they really is nice guys just got playing a role in the ring. So
right.
Well, he got Razor Ramon packed down though.
And you know what, Grinder and Lou, I really thought he was Mexican.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
he probably was Mexican.
Man, that dude is not Mexican, man.
I'm like,
Hey,
yeah. Yeah.
Really,
The nigga
really,
name is Scott Hall, man. Come on, Lou.
sometimes Mexican has they real heritage and stuff like that because they still kind of do that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they did like ancestry. He's like because I did not know that Shannon Sharp was 90% Kenyan.
Right.
Oh man.
There he is right there.
Hey, he played that Razor Ramon character great too.
He
Yeah, he
did,
did.
yo. He was very underrated though.
Chico.
Chico,
Hey,
man.
that's when back in the day they didn't do too much talking. Lou and Grinder, they didn't do too much talking. They went to the
No.
ring, took care of business.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And you know what? A lot
Hey,
of
he
people, a
made
lot of people, a lot of people don't know. He was one of the main members of NWO too.
yeah, and he played. Plus, he made a whole lot of guys that career started out like remember the 1, 2, 3 kid before he became X Pop,
Yeah. He one of the few who took NWO to the next level.
and
I feel
I
he done
know
did
I
too much
know like
better.
prior to Kevin Nash because that was like his best friend.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell you. I know Kevin Nash. He feeling it.
Yeah, man. The
He's feeling
Diesel.
it. I can't imagine what Kevin Nash feel right now, man. I can't imagine.
All them guys was trying to get right. All them guys, man, they struggled, man. They were struggling with various things like
Yeah.
alcohol and drugs. And,
Star
some
Wars.
some of them was suicide. I think Jake the Snake was a couple of them was suicidal, man.
Chris Bignon, he committed suicide.
Hey, Vince McMahon was the main one. Several tell him like you gotta be this, you gotta be that, you gotta stay in shape, you gotta take steroids, you gotta get bigger, fat.
Man, fucking Vince McMahon is an asshole. Man, this fool had no mercy. He didn't even want. Hey, Lou, and Grinder, he didn't even want people to take off for funerals for their families.
Yeah.
That's how savage he was.
Oh yeah, prior to Big E too. Hopefully he get back in the ring because
Who?
Big, Big E broke his neck.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they was last Friday they were doing the show. He got tossed over the ring and landed on his neck. Like he can move his
Ooh.
legs and his arms, but he probably won't be back. It's gonna probably take him a whole year to get back.
Let's get back. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just be glad just be glad it wasn't worse than it was. Because if he would have been paralyzed,
Let me ask you a question, brother, Polo. How long he had his hip was bothering him?
he said his hip been kind of bothering him for years though.
For years?
Yeah, because when you're a wrestler, you just like an athlete. You get a whole lot of knee,
Mhm.
shoulders, and hip injury. Why you think Batista quit wrestling? Because his shoulder was all messed up.
Yeah.
Triple H retired from wrestling and went because his back is all messed up too.
Yeah. They got a show that they sell out their merchandise and try to buy it back. I forgot the name of it though.
You talking about this show on A&E?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to find the original merchandise so they can put it in the
The whole thing.
WWE.
Yeah, man. That's interesting too, yo. Right. One time when I was watching, they had a marathon on that. Like, oh shoot.
Yeah, they tried to find the first that bag that the Snake Roberts used for his pythons.
Yeah,
And I did not know Jake the Snake actually is afraid of snakes. He want to be Jake the Snake Roberts.
yeah. Isn't that something, man? But I think it's good when they do that, though. You know, Triple X, he part of it, going to look for it and everything. I said, yeah. And they pay out
And
bank for that shit. Yo, they
you
kick
see
out
that
money.
one?
They kick out money for that too, yo.
You see that one with Ric Flair?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they tried to get his first ever robe he ever wore.
I see the one. I see the one with the Undertaker
Kane,
and King. Yeah,
and how he's like the mayor of a small town now.
yeah. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, don't forget Jesse Ventura was the governor of
Governor of Minnesota, y'all. People don't understand. Some of the wrestlers are smart.
I'm telling you, Brent, they playing. I'm telling you, they playing a role in like people don't understand. Plus, Ron Simmons, he was a great football player.
They was, y'all. Like Ventura and stuff. I'm gonna tell you something. When he was talking, he was talking about this federal government. I said, yeah, black people need to get this. If you, I said, ooh, Ventura, you better be careful. Yo, they gonna try to get you. Ventura, he's smart.
Yeah, he had one of the great lines in the movie. I don't they like you bleeding. I don't got time to bleed.
Yeah, man. No holds barred, man. That was my movie, man.
And the
Hulk
greatest match,
Hogan and Chinese. My bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the greatest match I ever saw Razor Ramon was Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon in that ladder match.
I tell you one thing, they was tag team champions for a minute too.
Man, I forget. Man, who was Razor Ramon's rival besides Shawn? One guy, he used to go at it with him all the time. It was either him or Undertaker.
Other
I
than the
couldn't
one, two,
remember.
three kids, I can't remember. Other than one, two, three kids, I can't remember other rivals he really had.
I'm trying to think, man, because man, I used to like. I didn't like him at first. I couldn't stand. Man, that motherfucker used to get on my nerves with that toothpick and shit. But then after a while, I started liking that nigga, man. I was like, oh shit, I like that dude. Cause what was man, I forget his what was that motherfucker's signature move, man?
That helped. He used to hold people up like a cross and
Oh
go
yeah,
for it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because I remember with Chris Benoit, it was a suplex or the little hold or whatever. You know what I'm saying? $1 Million Man, he had the sleeper. Uh, Hulk Hogan had the motherfucking leg drop. um, Ultimate Warrior, that motherfucker had to goddamn pick him up and raise him up like so many times. Macho Man Randy Savage had to fucking off the top rope elbow and shit. What's up, Dion Reed? I see you in the building. We kicking in here with Luke. Hopefully Luke stay on, man. I know that nigga will be grinding heavy with work
Speaking of staying on, Polo, I gotta get off because I got vacuum this carpet.
All right, man. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to the homies. We the Rider Sport. Man, like the video, share, subscribe, y'all. Make sure you hit the notifications so you're notified. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homeboy number one, Grinder 2, also known as Underrated Dark. Till then, man, Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. You know I'm gonna get at y'all later.